everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to a how to draw RAINWINGS tutorial in honor of my friend blockedhurdle Studios, who just began reading Wings of Fire, and RAINWINGS are his favorite tribe. So here is a tutorial on how to draw them. I am using Audio Sketchbook as my program. Let's get in. Okay, so the very first thing you would want to do is get a reference that you can do by doing the plus image button up there. So I decided to use the Canon Glory reference for this, just because we're starring Glory. This video has starred Glory. So, first thing you need to do is draw a circle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then do that if you want. Again, I don't really care. Then you want to start jutting out of that particular circle. Jut out of the circle and go like that. And then you kind of go in a little bit and spike out. But if this doesn't work, you can use your handy dandy transform tool. Select, move up. Now, as you can see, the snout is in almost perfect position. And then you can also lengthen the snout a little bit, which is what I have done here. I also kind of failed. So lengthen it out properly and use the wrong tool. It's fine though, I lengthened it out enough in the end. And then I also decided it would be a good idea to make the snout go up a little bit more. Although I gotta admit, it does look really good in the end. So once you're done with that, you can also shrink it a little bit to make it fit the paper. And then begin doing this S-curved kind of a snout. By that, snout, oh my gosh. Then you draw another circle down here. Again, make it a little bit, hold on. Transform tool first. Here we go. Transform tool it, make it a little bit of smaller. Oh my gosh. Make it smaller. Because I've noticed RAINWINGS are actually really good with like this kind of a stuff. And they're pretty simple to draw, not gonna lie. The Ice Wings have got to be the hardest Pyrean dragons to draw. And the Leaf Wings, definitely the hardest tribe to draw. Of all time, I think I've had most trouble drawing Leaf Wings. Like, have you seen the Pantalon dragons on the You Should See Me in a Crown map? By the way, link in the description to join. Please join. If you can draw, of course. I don't really care who joins that map. It's a beginner. It's a beginner, maybe not exactly friendly, but it's a beginner map, and I basically accept anyone. And someone even joined the first map for that one. So yeah, that just goes to show that I've accepted anybody. By the way, go subscribe to any Kayla animations if you want. You know, if you want. I'm not saying you have to, but she joined my map, and I'm really happy about that. By the way, I like snakes, so I like to base my dragons off of different reptiles. For example, I base my RAINWINGS off of snakes because of their curling tail that they use to... Hold on, let me just sketch it out real quick. Because of their ability to hook around the trees and their extra long curled tails that they're described with. In Escaping Peril noticed that her dad was a RAINWING only because of his tail. I just like that kind of a thing, but they're also originally based off of tamarin monkeys, or just monkeys in general. Monkey. Anyways, enough of that. Back to the sketch. So you're basically done with the sketch, although you can add a few other details, like the RAINWINGS scale patterns. And if you want to go an extra mile and draw each flipping individual scale, which I have actually done before, and it was a nightmare, let me tell you. Absolute nightmare to do. For wings, I don't know, you put wings somewhere else. I usually put my wings like around that point, but not today. Okay, so for the RAINWINGS scale types, on the top of their head, wherever you decide the mouth is going to be, you need to have something sharp poking out like that. And then you will go around their eye and hook back down there. And again like that. And then you can put your eye right here. Which I have done. And then from there you kind of just draw a thin line. And then begin drawing these kinds of lines. Next on your list, you ready? Draw these circles. Yeah, they're casual circles. And there's really nothing else to it than that. I mean, then there's also the underbelly, which you do here. And then you draw a thin line of the scales like the ones up there. Like that. And then you keep on drawing the lines, as you can see. So, yeah, basically, that's basically your dragon sketch. I mean, naturally, I'm going to make Glory look a little less fat. I'm going to make Glory look a little bit less fat and make a few things level with one another and a little bit more canon. Because Glory looks way too fat. So, yeah, apparently don't do that. Make her as thin as she deserves to be. And keep in mind that Glory is not like other RAINWINGS. So I fixed that here. I definitely fixed that problem. I would have had to fix that problem. Glory would have looked way too fat. So enjoy whatever rainforest themed music I put on. Oh, right, next, the line art. Also the claws. I noticed that RAINWINGS had these claws that go there. Those are pretty easy. Just draw a claw like that. And draw the claws like I usually do. Any particular patterns that I need to cover? Yeah, one more. There's some scales that go there like that on the leg. Anything else that I didn't cover? Yeah, I didn't cover that. That's pretty simple though. And yeah. Oh right, the frill in the ear. I draw my ears like this. You can copy that tactic if you would like. And so my tactic with the frills is you kind of just draw these lines and then you connect them with these. I'll show you in the line art stage, but now time for the line art. You'll see what I do and enjoy whatever music I put on for the line art. All right, enjoy. Okay, so the line art is complete. Now, I know the head looks a little bland, but, you know, this is a beginner's tutorial. So, yeah. So, I want everybody in this video, not everyone watching, but everybody watching, to go over to Blockedhurdle Studio and subscribe and comment on one of his videos. Hey, Snowstorm put out a new video that teaches you how to draw RAINWINGS. Because RAINWINGS, so far, are his favorite tribe. I know once he gets introduced to the beautiful Icewings, he will most definitely change his mind. Because Icewings are awesome. He only knows RAINWINGS because I brought them up during a conversation this one time. Okay, so I'm going to start doing Glory the RAINWINGS colors. Now, you're basically on your own if you're drawing a different RAINWING that's not Glory. Like, for example, if you're drawing Kikachu or Jambu or any of those characters, then go right along. Bring up a good old reference and begin. As for Glory, though, she has like tealish, palish teal colored scales, so I'm actually going to put that right here. And by the way, if you're wondering how I'm going to solve this issue, simple. So I'm actually going to bring up Glory's reference real quick. Okay, so it's more on the blue side, so I'm actually going to use the color dropper and use the Canon colors. Oops. So going with on the Canon colors. Yippee! So the next step is the headpiece of Glory. That's sort of a darkish blue color. So I'm doing that right here. So this is looking a lot like Glory now. Now next up, I realized that there's one tiny little teeny mini detail that I always put that the Canon reference doesn't have. Dun dun dun! It's these little things here that I always put in my RAINWING drawings. So you can put those in whatever color your character has. I mean, I would totally suggest putting them in, but if you're drawing Glory, make them yellow. Just make them yellow. By the way, the speed paint for this drawing will come up soon, hopefully. If not, it'll be, I don't know, I'll have it up. Eventually, I most definitely will put the speed paint for this up, because as you can see, the little time-lapse button up at the top, yeah, it's going. This is going to be a speed paint. Okay, so I'm just doing this. By the way, Diamond Spear 28, there's no Diamond Spear 28 studios. Only blockedhurdle studios. Although you gotta admit, Snowstorm Studios just has that little ring to it. I like it. Like Snowstorm Studios. It just sounds pretty cool. So as you can see, that is there now. Now if I get back to the color dropper, I'm going to use this color dropper for that there. Now shading will be time-lapse too, since I usually just shade the horns and the wings and stuff. So as you can see, this looks really, really good. Now most of the time I would make those stripes up above red. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Also, yeah, those two. It's just this little flare that I put on Glory. Like she's got those red stripes. And also, you know, they change color a lot. By the way. These little red things up above have definitely changed to blue in the graphic novel. Just like the kind of blue that's on her head. That color blue. Or at least I think they did. I don't know. Again, it's fine. Please put your own spin on this style. Don't exactly use my style. And if you make a mistake with my style, that most likely will literally result in your own. Oh, you guys want to hear the story of how I developed my style while I'm doing this? I was using one of Biodesardia's dragon tutorials, and I made too many mistakes, and it just developed into my style. Okay, so next is these big scales, which, do you want to know what I do? I use the color dropper and give it a little spin, like a little bit brighter than the original scale color. It seems to work really well. Ta-da! There's one last thing I need to do. Boom. Boom. Oh, and boom. You know, if you want to give it that little boom. Beautiful. Oh, wait. Hold on, one more thing. So now you know how to draw RAINWINGS. I believe that this came out a little bit too complicated than I originally intended. By the way, I make this dark cyan. By the way, one shading tip, I'm not going to go over shading. I can do a shading video in the future. But I would lock transparency. And I would lock transparency so you can't go outside the lines. It really helps with staying inside the lines. So I'm going to time-lapse the shading. And hopefully I'll get speed paint out soon. Good.